Hi, friends. Thank you for choosing to share time, space, and energy. My name's Kierstin, and I'd like to invite you to take a resiliency pause with me. We'll find a resiliency pause through breath, mindful movement, and meditation. This will be a short practice and doesn't require anything, though I invite you to bring whatever makes you feel most comfortable into your space. Maybe that's a mat beneath your body, some blocks, a chair, a blanket, maybe even a cup of tea. Taking all the time you need to create your space. This is your time. When you're ready, I'm going to start with a little breath, and if breath feels accessible today, I would invite you to join me. This breath is one of my favorite breaths to work with because I can truly do it anywhere if I just need a pause. It's called the Take 5 breath, and it starts by using one finger as your guide. I like to take a breath in every time I roll up a finger and a breath out every time I roll down, but you find what works for you. Starting in your own time. Just a breath in and a breath out. All you need to focus on in this moment, right here, right now, is a breath in and a breath out. Continuing at your own pace for the next 3. There's no need to speed the breath up or slow it down. Just allowing your breath to move naturally through your body. Just one breath at a time. If this act of self-compassionate touch isn't for you today, I invite you to maybe bring a hand to your heart as you focus on the steady rhythm of your breath. If self-compassionate touch is feeling pleasant or at least neutral, maybe starting to massage the hand here. Just focusing in on one of your hands for now, noticing both the palm of your hand, and the back of your hand, and the fingers, and maybe even the spaces in between. You can choose to stay present with your hand, or you can continue to move your way up your arm, or you can continue to massage. Sometimes I like to switch to lightly brushing my fingertips. Eventually, you might find your shoulder where you can gently massage. Spending as much time on this side as you'd like. And then if and when you're ready, you can find the other side. Once again, massaging your hand. Noticing both the palm and also the back of your hand. Each of your fingers, maybe even the space in between. Once again, this is your practice, knowing that you don't have to move at the same pace I'm moving at. If you're ready to move towards your arm, please feel free to do so. If you'd like to stay present with your hand, that's okay as well. What do you want to be present with in this moment, right here, right now? Eventually, you might find your shoulder. And again, spending as much time on this side as you'd like. Eventually, you can find stillness through the fingertips as you drop your chin towards your chest. Rocking your chin up towards one shoulder and then the other. One breath, one moment at a time. Feel free to explore here. Does it feel pleasant when you reach your chin up or when you tilt your chin down? Knowing that there's not a right or a wrong way to move here, as long as it's feeling okay to you. Continue with this shape, or next time your chin comes back to center, a big breath in can lift your chin up towards the sky. And then slowly lower it back towards your chest. Like you're slowly shaking your head yes. And continuing with this shape for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opportunity to revisit any movement in the head, neck, and shoulders that you may need. Maybe you choose stillness instead. Once again, there's no right or wrong. Finding what works best for you in this present moment. If and when you're ready, I invite you to join me in reaching fingertips up towards the sky. I like to find a big breath in as I'm creating space. You find what suits you. And then slowly lower fingertips back down towards the ground. And once again, fingertips lift up towards the sky. I always like to find what I call a good morning stretch, no matter what time of the day it is, where I truly just find any movement I might need from this space. We can explore here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're ready, fingertips can find the ground again. Next time you reach up towards the sky, option to add a twist here. I like to rest my front hand on my front knee. You can also find a block or a different shape that suits you. Noticing where your head naturally falls. Do you want to gaze back over your shoulder or allow your head to rotate forward? Your choice here. And if and when you're ready, fingertips can reach the sky again. Maybe you choose to twist in the opposite direction. And once again, you can explore the placement of your head. If and when you're ready to come back through center, I invite you to extend your legs out in front of you if they're not already there. If you're seated in a chair, you can just lengthen through your legs as much as possible. As I focus in on the lower body, I like to relax my upper body. You find the shape that you want to land in. From here, seeing if you can create some space between your toes. Trying not to attach to if you can or if you can't. Just noticing. Maybe wiggling your toes fully. If you'd like, you can point and flex your feet. Eventually, this may turn into rolling through your ankles. You can find continuous circles in one direction, or you can find a few circles in the opposite direction, allowing both sides of your body to lead today. Take a moment here to find any other movement your body may need before you find stillness, if you choose to find stillness today. If you're following me into stillness for a little bit of a meditation, you can choose to stay seated, lie all the way back, stand up. Wherever you land, finding as much stillness in the physical body as you can today, knowing that it may change day to day. Here I'll invite you to roll through something called a resource meditation. So for the resource meditation, you'll need a person, place, or thing, it can be real or imagined, that helps you find pleasant feelings, whether that be happiness, peace, ease. Maybe it's a family member or a friend. Maybe it's a trip to the beach or the mountains. Find one thing you'd like to focus in on. If you'd like to close down your eyes, you're more than welcome to, but no, that isn't required. You can also soften your gaze to one spot. Beginning to visualize your resource, your person, place, or thing. If it's a person, maybe you picture their face. If it's a place, maybe you begin to envision the environment. Spend a little time here seeing if you can picture this person, place, or thing. If you'd like, you can begin to connect to your other senses, focusing in on pleasant and or neutral sensations. What pleasant sounds do you hear that are associated with this person, place, or thing? If it's a person, do you hear the sound of their voice or something they always say? If it's a place, do you hear sounds from the environment, like the sound of ocean waves? Are there any pleasant smells associated with this person, place, or thing? Maybe the smell of perfume, cologne, the person's house. Maybe the smell of the snowy mountaintops. Are there any textures associated with this person, place, or thing? The feeling of a warm hug, the feeling of sand under your feet. Are there any taste associated with this person, place, or thing? Maybe you always share the same meal with this person, or anytime you visit this space, you smell or feel